like a good spot for some practice.
Looks like a good spot for some practice.
Let's get moving.
Don't push me. And let's just attack. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do, Navi. Oh no. I'll just take it. Ugh. Give me more land. Dagnabbit. No attack. Now try and attack me. Good luck stopping me now, sucker. Oh, come on. We invited a party, every party needs a pooper. That's why we invited you, party pooper. Ah! Just you. So we all have vigilance now. Haha! 5. Now what are you gonna do? Huzzah! Oh, you think so, huh? Oh, you think so, huh? Oh, we'll block that one with this one. We'll block that one with this one. And let's block that one with this one. Shut your face. No, you can't, you liar, you. And do one of those, and then do one of those. I think. Yeah. Think we got this. Ah. Unless you got another one. What? Well, well, well. No attack! Little boy blue, come blow your horn. No attack! Little boy blue! Another one! No attack! No attack! Oh no, he's attacking me with one. This one. Uh-oh. Nope. We will attack! Oh no, 1 health. No attack! How could you? No attack! Not a cat! No attack. Now it's applied twice. No attack! No attack! Do you have any plaids? Go fish. No attack. No attack. No. I think it's time we end this. No, I wanted to watch them all. No. Level up. Good evening, good day, good afternoon. Hello everyone, my name is Atratzu, and today we are having a look at Magic the Gathering Arena, and I'm sharing my thoughts on it. Here's the short. I love it. It's great. This was recommended to me because I went to my first Magic the Gathering tournament, which that could be a video all on its own. I can talk about the deck that I had and the experience with that tournament. I don't know if I want to talk about that in this video. I kind of want to focus on this game for those that are interested on whether they want to actually download Magic the Gathering Arena. So something also worthy of being pointed out is that there's another game. Magic the Gathering Arena isn't the only Magic the Gathering card game based thing, but it's the newest one. Magic the Gathering Arena was developed by Wizards of the Coast and was released sometime in 2019. I can't exactly track down when it was. They had their open beta in 2017 and it was projected to release in 2019, and I trust it's been released now. Then again, I don't know for sure. It seems like a pretty well fleshed out game. I've loved it. So, where to start? I think you'll do well if you just jumped into this game on your own and you played the tutorial levels. I'll try to explain Magic the Gathering in a way that it'll make sense to people that haven't played the actual game. That being said, the whole reason on why people told me to get this game is because then it gets you an idea of the flow, what happens from phase of the game to phase of the game. It's way more complicated, and I'm highly underqualified to explain and map out how Magic the Gathering is supposed to be played, or like the rules, because I'm still learning it for the most part. But I will tell you what I do know. I do know how to play video games. I might not be the best at playing video games, but I can explain how to play video games. And this is a strategy game in many ways, and I like strategy games, and I can kind of talk through what I'm thinking when I'm going through that, and that should either, well, hopefully entertain people one way or the other. If you know a lot about Magic the Gathering, you can definitely leave your criticisms in the comments section below, where you'll be like, Atratzu is the worst, and I'll be like, that's right, I am. I've only been playing for like a month or something like that. I don't know. There are people that know Magic the Gathering way better than me, and then there are people that won't know anything about Magic the Gathering, and maybe you'll find some value of this as well. It seems like, oh, this is how that game plays. Let's jump in and play it. So first, let's just jump into a basic game, and I'll try to explain how to play Magic the Gathering. If you download this game, it starts you off with like 5 consecutive tutorials, each one increasing on complexity. So I'm not going to do that, because I'm not going to make a new account and go through all that nonsense again. It's really good for people that have not played Magic the Gathering. We're just going to jump into a practice match against the AI, and I use this deck for the intro. Let's do that. This is one of the more basic decks that you can go with, would be Tactical Assault, which is your white deck. Oh, for those that are confused, I don't know, I came from a Pokemon background where I think that colors beat colors, so I see green and I'm just like, well, this is fire. Fire beats grass. Grass beats water, and water beats fire. That's not exactly how it works in Magic the Gathering. It still seems weird to me that it doesn't work that way. Each element has like a playstyle theme, if I understand it correctly, and you see you can have decks that are multicolored. But getting ahead of ourselves, let's just talk about how to play the dang game. Sound good? Sound good. For those of you that know how to play, I guess critique my way of explaining it, and maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. So, this is the first bit. You draw many cards, and then you kind of size up whether you want to play with this hand or not. I don't know if, again, I don't know if this is conventional wisdom or not, but I like having enough land cards. These are land cards here. I like having enough land cards that I'm able to do stuff on my first couple of turns. Now, say you don't like this hand. I kind of like this one, but just for education's sake, we're going to reject it. I like that I have these 3 planes, and then I like that I have relatively low monsters, but these 2 are kind of high. These 2, that's a nice spell card to have. That one's the soonest one, so we'll be able to play something on turn 3. So we'll be like, nah, we don't want this. Let's mulligan. All right. The AI decides that they want to mulligan. We got 2 planes, so we have less than before, and pretty much the same condition as before. Let's mulligan one more time. You'll notice, though, we have 1 less card. Mulligan one more time. Yeah, we're just going to go with this right now, actually. This looks okay, but notice every time you mulligan, you get 1 less card in your hand. There is one advantage, though. If you mulligan, you'll then be able to choose which card you want to have on the top of your deck. So Take Vengeance is at the top. I like that card personally, so I'd like to keep that there just in case everything goes to crap. You can choose if you want that card on the bottom, so I won't see Take Vengeance until the end of the game if I put it on the bottom of the deck. But I'm going to put it on the top, so it's going to be the next card that I'm going to draw. So you don't get this unless you mulligan, so it kind of balances out that you are giving up a card, because each time you mulligan, you have 1 less. But don't worry about that too much. So let's talk about how you play. So you'll notice here on these cards you have a number, and then you have a symbol here. This symbol represents the type of land that's required to summon it, and this number requires the number of land. Now initially I thought that this meant one plane. I was like, that's great, that's a great card. This means 1 land of any kind and then 1 specific land. So this means 2 land of any kind, 1 specific land. You get the idea. 3 of any kind, 1 of that. So that means that if you have a deck with different land in it other than just white, This is called a white mono deck because it only has white land in it, so you don't have to worry about getting the right land. Easier to start out with. And so if you have other types of land, you can use those to summon this. So we can't do anything until we have land. So you want to make sure you have land for your beginning turn. Play that. All right. Now the AI takes over. In this, you would normally have to say, if you were playing the physical game, you'd have to say that you end your turn. It would be surprising if you could do much on your first turn with just land, but you have to communicate to the other person. Now we'll play this. Notice now that we're able to actually summon stuff. So this one required 1 land and then 1 of any. So we have 1 plains rather, and then you have 1 of any, which works for both. So now we will summon our creature. So the name of the card is also here. The game's pretty self-explanatory in that regard. The thing that gets complicated is when you get lost in how many different cards there are and how many abilities. So I'm going to spare you the details for a little bit. We're just going to stick to the basic stuff for now. But the names of what's going on are here. On the actual physical cards, they're down here, which I feel like I'm reading a novel, because you don't just have lifelink, you have lifelink damage, and then the flavor text, may the light shine through me to guide the lost. So, yeah. And I don't know. Next turn, this is in the game, this is showing you which phase you are. I haven't yet quite figured out 100% what each one of these means. Again, that would be something that somebody who's played Magic the Gathering could explain better. Stop on my upkeep, draw, stop on my main phase, stop on my second main phase, stop on my end step phase. So that's the name of the phases anyway. That helps. I kind of get a feel for it going through. So how to explain this strategy? Let's just go with no attack for now. If you attack, you tap it, which you turn the creature to the side, indicating that it's been tapped. Oh boy. And we don't have any land. Am I gonna fail on the beginning? Oh boy. I don't want to attack, because if you attack, you only indicate that you're attacking the other hero. You're not like, I'm not telling which one I'm attacking. I'm just like, attack. And so right now especially would be bad, because if I attack, then he would choose to block. You need to block with this one. And so if you look at the card, you have right here on the right, this is how much health it has. On the left, this is how much attack it does. This does 1 damage, but it has 3 health. This does 2 damage and 1 health. And I could have attacked, and he probably would have let me through to do 2 damage to me instead. Sorry, getting into the strategy part of it. We're not going to attack. Now he's going to attack with that, though. But we're okay with that, because he's going to attack with that, and I'm going to laugh at him, because we're going to kill it next turn with my magic card. Trample. Not going to explain that. We'll talk about that another time. Alright, so now he tapped that sucker. I want it to go away. Death. Goodbye. And it doesn't make a difference really. It's all about, if I attack, then he'll attack with all 3 of his, because this will be tapped. I won't be able to defend anybody. So we're gonna wait. You've got to attack. Come on, man. Ugh. No attacks? This might work. Now we can work with stuff. Here we go. No attack still. You'll notice that this pulsing effect, that means it is resurrection sickness. You can attack on the same turn that you summon something. So I can't play this and then attack with it, but I can attack with the other one that's been down there for a while. But I don't want to. I'm playing defensively. Okay, what are you gonna do? All right then. Enchant creature. With flying, let's try that. That's an enchantment. You play that on that card. So now we'll attack with that one. It's no longer tapped though, because of an ability called Vigilance. Again, we'll talk about that later. Just kind of want to get the idea. You can kind of watch some playing. I read Beagle Boy at one point. Bugle Boy. I read what he did at one point, but then I stopped reading it and I just play him. So, best advice is that you read what's going on. So there is something that's worth explaining now. You might be wondering, Atratzu, why aren't any of these people blocking your daybreak chaplain? That's a very good question, random person with an interesting voice that sounds a lot like mine. She can no longer block this creature, because this creature currently has flying, and only flying creatures or creatures with reach can block that. So this guarantees that I'm going to do 4 damage unless he plays a spell card or has another creature with flying. So we'll do that. We're also getting health back because of a feature called lifelink, so that's why the health is coming back. And we'll do this again. It was starting to look bleak here, but apparently she doesn't have any good cards. Come on, prove me wrong. 11 land, no good cards. We'll see about that. Alright, so let's play a little bit more. Let's attack with this one and just see. Okay, so let's try to talk about a little bit more about how the mechanics of this work. You indicate what you want to attack with. You attack. They decide what they want to defend with. Then you choose the order of the defender that you want to fight first. This is important if, like, you'll notice these are all 1/1s. If you remember behind this screen, there's a 3/1, and I would put the 3/1 in front. No, the 2/1. I'd put the 2/1 in front because I'd want to take down the 2/1 because that's a more valuable card. Now this one is a little bit more valuable because of that, but kind of insignificant. This is the card that I want to kill. So that's the one that goes first. So I had 1 attack. This threw me for a while. I had 1 attack and 3 health. When I attacked, there were 3 defenders. So I attacked and I did damage to the 1, and that was the only 1 damage that I had here. So I did that 1 damage to that one, and then I was out. So then they did damage back to me. So we traded, and I took 1 damage. I did 1 damage. Then I took 1 damage, and then I took 1 damage and died. And see, if this was the one, I would have wanted to take this one down because this one has 2 attack and 1 health. So that would have traded off the piece really well, in my opinion. That's the one that I want to clean off. So we'll end turn now, and nothing will happen because the AI is programmed not to do anything when I'm ahead. Play Bugle Boy. Little boy, Bugle, come play your horn. Now, when you draw, if you were to read what's happening, this icon here shows up, this eyeball. It indicates that the other player sees what card that you have in your hand. So they can see that card. And that's just the ability on that one. Let's attack with Bugle Boy, see what happens. Attack. Blocked twice. I want to take him down first. Traded off just enough for that to happen. Plays that, drops both of those. Play another planes. Now we can play that card. That's a nice one. I like holding on to that one. Let's attack with this one to successfully. This one does 4 damage and has 4 health. There are not enough monsters to destroy this. There's no cards in his hand either, so he can't play any spell cards to suddenly thwart my plans. So attack. Ability summons those. Oh, they attack with me. Yes. So, hacha, hacha, hacha. It's important to read abilities, and you know what's going on. Let's end turn. Okay. Well, you already saw me drag it out in the intro, so let's just explain a couple more things. You have another enchantment. This enchantment is basically like a counter. It's like, all right, I don't want you to be able to block with that anymore, so I'm just gonna put that there. Bam. All right, now that one is no longer a threat to me. Let's attack with that, and then next turn I'm gonna play this. Notice I don't have enough land to summon it, so that's why. So I want to summon this, and I want to destroy this. The reason this card is good is that, say you summoned the AI summoned a 10-10 or like a million, this card will be able to take that down when played, because when Meteor Golem enters the battlefield, destroy target non-land permanent an opponent controls. And the game kind of helps you figure out which those are. So I wasn't able to destroy any of his land. I trust that there are like land destruction cards, but I've never seen any yet. And you can destroy enchantments, which are off to the side. So this card's really useful in many different ways. So you might look at him at first and be like, oh look, it's just a 3/3. That's not very useful. Like, that's what I thought at first. But I happen to be stupid. So there's that. And yeah, summoning this can basically, this card has single-handedly saved me so many times you don't even know. Alright, let's attack with everybody. That's one nice nifty little button that you can just press. Saves you the time, the pain. Attack. Everyone attacks. Hacha, 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 hacha. -16. Till we meet again, Planeswalker. And that's how you play. Pretty straightforward. Sit down, give it a little bit of time, and you definitely, regardless of skill level, you can figure out how to play it. Now, when you get into playing the different decks and more nuance and subtlety of that, that gets a little bit more complicated. So, as you're playing, you'll notice you have these down here. These 3 are your dailies, called the quests. Much like I'm familiar with Hearthstone, so to me I think of them as Hearthstone. You can have 3 at a time, and they reset. You get 1 every I think every day. Yeah, 3 dailies. You can have 3 daily quests at a time. So if I clear out these other 2 ones, so cast 20 red or green, 30 red or green, so I want to play as a red deck now, and then I'll try to cast that many spells to clear those out. I won't do that on this video, but just know I'll be doing that when the video is done. And so I'll be doing that to clean those out, and then I won't have quests again until 5 hours have gone by, and then the quest I'll have 1 new quest. So if I want to be really like effective with my time, I like to wait for 3 days, come back, and then play, and then get 3 quests, and then come back again. Now this is not a daily quest. This is your win. So if you win, you get this much. And you don't get that against playing against practice. You get that from play or ranked. 2 different game modes here. And then here you have weekly wins. If I win 5 times, I get a free pack that I get to open up that has cards in it. It's a good deal. As you get, like, if I get my daily win, there's like it unlocks another win, so I keep winning and I keep getting rewards. I don't know how long they go. I didn't play near that many times. It was just like, oh, that's nice, so I just treat it as extra bonus stuff. Now this over here is your rewards, and this is I'm at 22 right now. I'm getting close to being done with this actually. 22. You'll start off at 1 and then 2, and then you'll get these mastery orbs, and you're like, Atratzu, what are these mastery orbs for? And I'm like, they're for your mastery tree, you silly goose. This is how you get set with your first decks. So when you start out, you have each of these basic decks, and then as you spend mastery points, you gain additional decks and cards for those decks. So my favorite deck that I've played so far has been blue, so I wanted to grab all the cards that I could that were associated with blue, so I spec'd into these. Now I've saved 11 mastery points, and that number kept on increasing until I made this video. I've been saving them specifically so that I can show what it's like to unlock cards with these. So I'm going to hold off on that actually. I don't think that we want to talk about that just yet. These are all like extra details of like the user interface of the game. You got your banners here, which are telling you whatever's going on, latest contest, stuff like that. I can't tell you much about these because I don't play with these. I also don't know what advanced play modes on or off means. So still learning how to play. You've got profile. Oh no, everyone can see my number. I don't think that it honestly matters that you can see my number or not. I hope it doesn't matter. I don't plan on blurring that. Yeah, it gives you your bronze, your ranks for the construction rank, your limited rank. I don't exactly know what this is. You have season rewards. The better you do, the more stuff you get. at bronze just for like logging in. I think I got a free pack. So like just even if you don't play, but this much like, again, Hearthstone's the comparison that I can come up with. As you win, you increase rank, you can start steamrolling, and then you get bonus stuff. Season ends in 12 days. I got 12 days. Oh no. Then you have decks here. You can build your own custom decks. So you're just like, I want this card. Ah, crap. Well, I guess I wanted it so bad I wanted 2 of them. So we'll put those, we'll put that, and we're like, let's put this one in here. Why? Who knows? Let's put this one in here. Let's put this one. No, this one. Let's put this one. And let's put, we need land, so we're going to put that one, that one. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And now we have reached the 60 cards, so we could make this a deck now if we wanted to. Or we can keep on adding cards and be like, no, I want this card. No. I want all of these. 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 I want some of those. I want a few more of these. I like these cards. I'm going to put them in there. I'm going to put these in here. Notice that there's a limit to how many cards you can have of one type into the deck. It looks like we can only have 3. I think that's 3. 2, no. And then we'll just, I just feel like adding a lot of decks. A lot of cards to my decks. So I will tell you right now, it is not advisable to do what I am doing now. I am setting a very poor example. I like that this is, you can drag, I need to change the deck image. The deck image is this eagle. Oh boy. What I'm doing now is I'm like watering down my deck with like meaningless cards. So you don't want to like put in every single card that you have. You want to be strategic about it. So if I played with this deck, which, let's do it. Oops. That's what I'm calling it. Sideboard? What? Let's do that one. Yeah. Selected that one. Oh my goodness, it gives you the stats on it. Standard deck. Man, there's so much stuff to this game. Oh crap, I don't have all these cards. Oops. Well, it wants me to craft all. I guess I can't do this deck then. Delete me, please. No. Delete me, please. And the discard changes. That's stupid discard changes. Can I have it so that I only have cards that I have? Common, uncommon, collected. Yeah, only ones that I've collected, please. No, I only want ones that I've collected. Collected. Yes. So I think I have that one. I think I have that one. I know I have that one. I know I have that one. Wait, what? What do you mean I don't have that one? Why does it do that? Oh, I know what's going on. So you can have 4 copies. Sorry, I'm really slow. I've never actually built a deck before. You can have 4 copies of a card in there. I don't have that 4th copy, so it's telling me that if I want that 4th copy, I need to craft it. Got it. So we can click done and we can save the deck, but you must have 60 cards in that deck. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, and 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. How are we doing? Oop, don't need that one. 1, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, Alright, so I've got 91 cards in here. This deck will be called Oops. And so I've got a lot of cards. Some of them don't matter at all, like these land that are both light and water and what are they called? Island end plane. This is mountain, fire. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Pokemon elements. Fire and light. So now I've got this awful deck. that shouldn't exist. But we're going to play this awful deck. Not against anybody, though, because that would be embarrassing. We're going to play the deck Oops. So now we'll play this one and see how it goes. I'll try to explain a little bit more nuance now of like what card abilities and stuff do. See if I can win with this travesty. So we've watered it down. Oh boy. We've got one land. I'm going to say no. Mulligan. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to get better. Sure. Play that. These are special cards that start out tapped. So playing land, you'd have to tap them before. So you can't. Like the other land we put down and we can play right away. Not these boys. You have to tap them first. Because they're special like that. Death Touch. Charming. So Death Touch means any damage that this thing does will kill. So that could be blocked by a 10/10 and it will kill whatever that is. Place 2 on a creature. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Sure. And put the others at the bottom.
Let's get moving.
I'll take that. Maybe it'll help me survive a bit longer. No attack, because I'm afraid to. Oh, I should have attacked. Crap. Oh, I'm so dumb. I should have attacked. The reason I should have attacked is because then I can tap this thing. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. Get out of here. Okay. Lifelink flying, so this thing can just fly. I can destroy a tapped creature. I don't want to destroy that. Oh, I've got 2. Let's just destroy this guy. Yeah. Ah. Play this, so this can fly. What does this do? Put a attack. Let's tap this guy. Now I notice even though it has vigilance, which normally means now you're dead. Which normally means normally vigilance means that card isn't tapped. It doesn't tap when it attacks. Oh, really? My one eagle. You monster, Frisbee. When enters the battlefield, another target creature it's flying until the end of the turn. I guess that's what we're doing. This creature can attack and then defend, so it doesn't tap when it attacks. So that's what that's all about. So I can tap that creature and then it doesn't do anything. I'm probably going to lose this. I can do that. I don't want to do that. And gains flying until the end of the turn. Mentor for strike. We want to do that. And no attack. And turn. So now's when you start doing math. He can do 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So he can't finish me off. I want to do this. Let this card fly. This is a mentor, so that means, if I understand it, it should level this up, right? Why don't I understand what this card means? Whenever this creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature with lesser power. Does this have lesser power? I don't get it. I still can't figure out what that card's supposed to do. This one has flying, so I can just attack from the air. Don't mind me. Tee-hee. Take vengeance on myself. What a great idea. 2 is life and death touch. Ugh. There we go. So this, once that one untaps, that will give us enough mana to do stuff again. Let's attack again. My Sky Dragon. And then turn. Is this an instant? No. Some spells are instants, and when they're instant spells, you can play them at any point, really. Just about any point, I think. So you can play it when they're attacking me or when I'm attacking them. We'll attack. This one has vigilance, so this one will be able to attack and defend at the same time. How cool would it be if I win this? I'd be proud of myself. Flash. So enters the battlefield. Exile target tapped creature. What do you mean? Tapped? So I can't do it unless something's tapped, right? think flash, yeah, flash, as it says in the top right area. You may cast a spell with flash anytime you'd cast an instant. I don't know why there's the difference in language. That's one of the things that seems curious to me, and it's not unique to that. Magic the Gathering has a lot of that very strange, like, lingo language for doing the same thing with different cards. Again, that's just like, at this point, it's just my complaining about Magic the Gathering's choice of words and aesthetic. Let's play. I'd rather save that card, honestly. At this point, we're in good shape to win again.
Ooh, cool.
Actually, we could win this turn if we wanted, because 4, 8, that's enough already. We have enough just in the air that can't be blocked that we can win this. So we'll attack, end this one, bam, took care of it.
You've done it.
Congratulations, you've done it. Alright. So we've kind of spent enough time with this basic deck, which it's not necessarily that, well, that the color white is basic or light or plains or I don't know. I'm bad at this. I just go by color, okay? It's white. It's not so much that this is basic. It's, people call them like army decks. You build up forces. It's the most straightforward way of playing. When you're playing, I would say grass, when you're playing the Bulbasaur deck, you are typically starting out slowly and then ramping up and trying to summon really, really heavy monsters. So it's all about like how fast a deck plays, and white decks play relatively fast in the beginning and they stay pretty consistent throughout it, whereas for green decks they start out really, really slow. You have to slowly build up your army, and then once you get to the end of your green deck should be doing like summoning huge monsters onto the field. That's kind of like the general strategy for each color. For red, offensive, I think. It's hyper aggressive, if I understand it correctly. Still learning how to play red better. I'm not good at explaining how black decks or death decks or, I don't know, swamp decks. What do you want from me? Graveyard Bash. I'm not good at this deck. This is arguably my least favorite deck. Actually, it would be if I didn't hate the Walk the Plank Pirate deck more. I hate this deck with a passion. The deck that I like the most is this one. And so for that, we're going to play a different game mode. But first, I think I have delayed things enough. Let's open some stuff. So let's spend some mastery tree points so you can see what it looks like. You start out and you spend them on these. You have to win a game with that deck before you're able to do this, and then you can walk your way down that. You'll notice that I can't get this one until I go down this tree. So I can't go out of order. The next one that I can buy, let's do this one. Fire decks are fun. Click there. Tink. It's in there now. Now I've unlocked 3 additional cards, which will now be added to this deck. So my white deck is no longer the basic one. This card was added, these 3 were added, these were, and these were. So when you start out, you don't have all the cards that you saw me playing. The green deck I still have all the basic cards for the most part. So again, maybe the reason why, I thought the reason why I didn't like a lot of these decks is because I haven't unlocked all the cards for them. So again, just more experience as time goes on. Let's add these 3 cards to the deck now. So I already like dragon ones because I know there's a lot of buffing dragon cards in there already, so that's a good one to have inside of there. Those all get added automatically, and they figure out whatever the setup is for this base deck, which, I don't know, seems like it makes sense to me. Trample, Haste, I know those cards already. Those are good cards. I like them. And then get another one of those. I don't know why that would be the last one that you unlock. Cosmetic only, not a card. Oh, you get the, okay, if you look, it's got an animation on it. So I think that's just like an aesthetic there. Was that for all of them? I don't know. So now that we've unlocked all of these, now we can unlock this deck, which is Death is Not the End. Strike terror from beyond with powerful graveyard combos. So you kill stuff and you bring them back typically. Or like if your minions get killed, you bring them back. That was what I noticed the theme of this one was anyway. But there's just a lot of different cards. And I just am not comfortable saying what happens with these. So now we have a new deck. So got a bunch of cards. I think we got a bunch of cards that went along with that one. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look at this. We have enough to unlock everything. Let's do it. See if anything special happens when we unlock all these. All right. Upgrade deck. Add those. We had a huge ant. I watched Ant-Man. That was a great one. And we'll add these. This is therapeutic, man. I feel great right now. Get this video done. Unlocked everything in my mastery tree for Magic the Gathering. Yes, please. I'm happy. We'll see what happens. You get an experiment. See what happens after we unlock these last two. Cosmetic only, not a card. So I guess it must be cosmetic on all accounts. Unlock another deck. Fire and grass. What rhymes with it is good. I'm not going to say it. One more. Shazam. And ta-da. 30 of 30. We've unlocked them all. Atratzu, what if I want more cards? What happens after I get all those unlocked? I'm glad you asked. That's where I'm at right now. So this is where you complete it, and then what is this? I don't know. You get additional cards. You get these wild card things, and for those you can go into your packs, I think. Where do I go for those? I think did I just unlock those automatically? I think I might have unlocked them automatically. Not sure. But you will notice I have packs, which I also intend to open now too. What do we get in here? So this is a different set. I have one of these packs in real life. What's this card? Okay. I have no idea what just happened here. Common wild card. Redeem this card for any common card by adding the desired card to your deck. Yeah, I can't explain that one to you. Someone in the comments might have a better one. This is the newest expansion. I don't have any of these. In real life, that is. Oh, whooshah. So, as you see, we open things. We get these wild cards added also. Which, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Whoa! Discard land! I could read these, but I've got no idea what any of these cards do. So, yeah, there's a lot of reading that I need to do. And they're like, oh, man, we're out of packs. So you go here, and the game's like, oh, what's that? Do you want to spend 1,000 gold for one pack? Or you could buy gems with real-life money. Why wouldn't you? I mean, why not? If you want to support, it is a free game. I mean, Magic the Gathering Arena is free. You have that freemium policy, whereas you want power faster, then you pay for it. If you want to just kind of play the slow game, that's the route that I took. Nothing for packs. You've seen the store. I don't need to show how to navigate this. Card styles, sleeves. You got stuff that you can buy in here. Stuff that you can buy with the gold that you get from quests. I haven't gotten any gems yet, so I don't know if you are ever awarded any gems. It didn't look like we're awarded any on our little track here, so it doesn't look like we get any from this reward track. So I don't know if you can get these at all in the game, but it looks like you can get enough with the gold that you can play enough consistently and get some of these quests that you can get yourself some extra card packs and build decks that you want. The whole point, again, the whole point of me playing Magic the Gathering Arena is to get familiar with Magic the Gathering enough that I can actually decide what deck I want to be playing in real life and what cards I like and what composition it is. So as we wrap up this video, let's go against an actual person. So I don't think there's anything else that I'm really missing about this. You got your help up here. Oh, you can do direct challenge with people, but you need to know they need to challenge you at the same time. So if you tried to, like, say you tried to challenge me, okay? Unless this changes in the future, in which case, I don't know, depending on how big the video gets, it might get to be a bit of a nuisance that I've not blurred stuff out. You would challenge Atratzu number sign or hashtag 58735, and so then you'd challenge me. And if you did that right now, like you download the game and you challenge Atratzu, nothing is going to happen because I need to challenge you back. Both you and your friend need to challenge simultaneously. There is no chat feature, so be chatting to each other over Discord or something like that, voice chat or sending messages. It's a nifty little feature. You don't get any credit for any quests when you're doing that. You don't get any experience for battles. You get less than when you're actually practicing, because when you're practicing, you actually can do quests and stuff. By the way, I like that I can play by myself. It's a nice feature. I like it. But let's play against a person. Can I delete this? I wanna delete that oops deck because I don't want to accidentally play it. Delete. Yeah. Why not clone? You can import. Oh, it's fancy. There's so many things that I can do with this. If I can really get into it. This is my getting into it. So let's play the deck that I like. Let's talk about strategies. I should play ranked. Let's play ranked. Okay, we'll play ranked. Okay, here we go. Against a real person. Mikan. I did choose my avatar, by the way. You can choose between several. Do I like this? That's a good one. I don't like this arrangement. Let's mulligan it once. Maybe I'll get a better arrangement. I love this card, but I won't be able to play anything for a couple turns, and I'm relying on that first draw. So let's mulligan. Please, 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 please. 2, 2. I'm risking it. I'm going to risk it. I don't like this hand. I want one more land, but this is a low card. That's a low card. Let's keep that. All right, I do want that at the top because I want to draw a land. So this guarantees that I'm going to have 3 land, which means that I'll be able to play this card. The blue deck requires you to have artifacts out, which will then let you like combo. Oh, we're both playing blue, huh? Well then. So I can't do anything. She's just going to punch me in the face a couple times. Ooh, blue end plane. I'm playing a mono blue deck. So this one's a combo deck. Yeah, probably customized. I might get my butt kicked, but I will do my best. Not to get my butt kicked, just, you know, just gonna try to do my best. So, what can we do here? We don't have much to work with. Not much at all. Whenever attacks target creature, defending player controls loses all abilities based. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Not a fan. Yeah, this doesn't bode well. I'm gonna get my butt kicked so bad. So if he attacks again, the hard choice is gonna be if I'm gonna just block it. Now you will notice that I can see where his mouse cursor hovers over, so I don't want to be, you know, covering. Oh my gosh! Ow! Ow! Alright. Well, I don't want to throw this card away because this one's good. Sometimes you'll have, okay, resolve, resolve, resolve. Oh, that's who you're resolving? Oh well. It's fine. Let's, this one. If I was smart, I probably should have read ahead of time and been like, is this a good thing to do? So these are tapped, right? Attack. Yeah, they're tapped. 3, 4, 5. Next turn I might be in trouble. Well, this isn't exactly how I wanted the first against an actual person to go. I normally do pretty well, actually. Not against this person. Though I am in ranked. 4, 5. Alright, you're just going to remove the ability from that. Fine. Yeah, sure, whatever. And what does this do? Can't do that one yet anyway. Let's do this. I draw a card because I've got that creature there. I drew a land. It doesn't matter if I attack or no attack or no attack. No attack. I don't have enough to block him. He wins. Yeah, game over. If I do want to emote, I can do this, but I'm not going to. I don't emote. If I don't like him emoting, I can mute. You win. You win. You win. And then that negates the only flyer that I have. Come on. You have to click the button on the bottom right, man. Right. So that wasn't so great of an example. Let's try again. The night is young. I can play this again. Alright, let's try that again. I like this deck, I swear. Maybe I'm bad because people are watching now. I could just cut it out if I wanted to, but I don't see the need of cutting things out. Kishvadid. Ooh. Alright, not enough mana, but I like this on my first turn. I like having these two and then this one. So actually I will keep this. But I'm going to be really low on land, but I have low cost cards. If I can draw one land, either this turn or next turn, there we go. Now, if you think statistically, the way that the decks are set up is that it's like, how many land is it? 25, 30 land. Again, Magic the Gathering people would know what the standard amount is that you need to have inside of your deck for land. There's a very, very, very good chance that I'm going to draw a land card. Oh, another person. This is with a Planeswalker. I can't tell you too much about Planeswalkers because Planeswalkers are beyond what I totally get at this point. It's another. I can now choose if I want them to attack this, the player, or if I want them to attack the Planeswalker. I think. This is a green deck, so he's going to try to vamp up, tap those 4 mana. Oh, he's playing that way where he's actually tapping them. Interesting. Whenever a creature... Oh, boy. Boy. Doesn't have trample, right? So that's a blue card, so we get a little health with that. I'm not going to attack with Butt Stallion. For those of you that play Borderlands 2 and get that reference. Vigilance can defend and attack. He's just going to use that as extra land. Because he just taps that. That's what I would do. Untap, target permanent. Untaps. Oh, that's smart. Oh, wow. Wow. So, crap. We'll have 4 next turn. No. No. Block it with that one. So that kept me from being attacked. So at this point, it's just a surviving strategy. You may pay. Let's hope that flying, just flying. What did I do? Oh, that's right. You may pay. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Okay. Never mind. I'm doing this. And let's attack with 1 flying. Now I can choose if I want to attack that one or that one. I'm going to attack that one. Can't do anything about it. I'm going to attack. Whoosha! Now you have 1 less health. Untap permanent. You can cast that again. So now he does 1 damage to himself. Untaps that, gets another one, summons another monster of epic proportions. Creatures you control. This one has trample, so there's no point in blocking that one, because then I block that, and then the rest of the damage still goes through and hits me, so I'm going to block with this. Block. 2 with trample. It does not look good for our friend Atratzu. I'm going to stop playing this then. I just want that. That's all I want. God dang it. And then we'll hit this one.
Hands off.
And then you tap that. I don't know how that card works exactly, so there's part of my problem. And I'm pretty sure he's about to win. Trample 6, 7. Yeah. Might not win this turn, but he's gonna win soon. Okay. Well, no point in that. I think I can do this one unless he plays a spell card to either buff it, which is very likely to happen here. It's a green deck after all. So he'll probably buff that creature. And by buffing it, he'll be able to kill this one. Though he might be saving it for later as a counter. I don't know why he wouldn't play it. He's clearly winning. Yup, a 4/4. So he kills that one. Ah! No, he kills me. He buffs his own. Ah! Yup. Alright, no more playing ladder. Did level up though, so I mean, skill up and get that. That's kind of nice. Alright, no more of this. Let's play this. Maybe I'll be able to beat somebody then. Or maybe I should switch decks. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad night for me to be playing blue. I thought blue was my favorite deck. Apparently not. I take it all back. This is about the normal amount of queue time. So, waiting in queue for, I don't know, 15 seconds for the maximum. Oh man, we're against 21 Pilots. I wonder what kind of music they listen to. Probably Green Day. I like this hand. I can work with this. Maybe I can get the actual... Maybe the game can... I can actually start like playing to the point that I'm going to actually like win, do well. Mulligan 1 card. And didn't like it, so put it at the bottom. Aha. A green deck, I see. A green and a blue deck. I don't know anything about that card. You'll notice that is a theme. That will be a theme with me. I'm just like, what is that card? Enters the battlefield. Da, 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 da. Okay. What is that? Choose any number of permanents and it gives you over there. Oh. Interesting card. Ooh. Yeah, this deck is themed around something I don't know. Well. For each island you control. Oh, he's still got those abilities there. Is that an instant? It's an enchantment. Let's do that. See what he does. That one for sure. That one, I guess. Because then we can defend with that one. Because I would like to remove the tokens off of him, actually. Because he can still pay stuff even when he's tapped, right? I think so. Ooh. Well, do I block that or not? I'm not going to block it. I'll tell you what I am going to do, though. Going to do that, and I'm going to find out that he's going to be able to move those tokens onto his 1/1. That's what I'm expecting, anyway. That's what I'm predicting. I've never faced this mechanic before, though. So, does it work the way I think it works? Ooh, it might not. So, tap all creature target, and gets as long as blah 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 blah. That's a good card to have. Let's hit that, and yeah, it's gonna block it with this one flying one that can block. What you gonna do, man? Yup, that makes sense. The more time well, I guess it's blue and green, so it might not be standard green deck protocol where the more time I give him, the more time he has to kick my butt. This is a fun, tricky card. What's this one? Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to player, you may draw a card. I don't want to do that yet. Do that. Now you've got an additional flying one. Let's do this. Now you've got one on the ground, one in the sky. You're gonna block them both? I'd be okay if you did. At this point, he's trying to survive. I still have another water knot, so that'll my ace in the hole. What do you have, man? I'm curious. I want to know what kind of cards he's gonna play against me. And here's the thing: I've had some really great games. Why are you buffing that? Why are you buffing that? That scares me because I feel like he knows something that I don't know. Alright, let's buff this one. Or rather, attach that one. Okay. And then attack, attack, attack. Hey! I won one. Yay! So you can kind of see a little bit closer to how I like to play. Doesn't always turn out the way I want it to. I still don't know exactly how the game works to a finer degree. I should be playing a red or green deck for these two quests, but I'm going to do that in my own time. As you can see, I got one of these, and now there's another one that'll give me gold again if I win, and then if I win 4 more this week, I'll be able to get a free pack, and I think you get additional packs for winning more. Don't know how far it goes. But this video has dragged on for an hour. If you've made it to our hour point, thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I guess probably judging my Magic the Gathering playing skills. Again, I keep saying this, the whole point of playing this game is I'm not good at Magic the Gathering. I do like strategy, and I'm normally pretty good at strategy and tactics, but I'm trying to learn better phase to phase about Magic the Gathering, and if this does well, I might cover how, like, try to explain things with cards. But again, I'm still learning Magic the Gathering. Fantastic game. Magic the Gathering Arena is fun, free to download. Go ahead and check it out. Yeah, thanks for watching. My name's Atratzu, and I will see you in the next video.